Yeah, nah. Soon as I hop off the plane, I'm heading straight to the pub. Let's go.
They come walking in and they look left.
Yeah.
And the car's coming this way.
Yo.
It's like, beep, beep, oh my God. And you have that almost death-inducing moment.
That's so smart, because like that's one of those things I wouldn't have thought of. Like, I would literally look left because I'm just so used to that. See, this is why we watch my boy. What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. And today we're watching the don'ts of visiting England. This is by my boy Walter's World. I love his videos. He seems to really know his stuff. I know a lot of y'all, like the previous videos of his we've reacted to, y'all said, yeah, this dude is pretty good. So we got another one, and today is the don'ts of visiting England. Now, as I said, I want to eventually make my way over to the UK to see all this stuff in person and to meet some of you guys, of course. Will that be sometime this year, next year, 2 years from now? Who knows? But when I do eventually make it over there, I want to know the things not to do. Like, I'm not trying to go over there and get stabbed or something. Like, I gotta worry about that here in America enough, okay? So just in case, you know, there's some unwritten rule I haven't heard about and my boy Walter knows, then yeah, I'm gonna need to know that. Hey, but that's why we're here. We're here to learn. So we're about to get into it. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K. Once we do, me in a UK themed tattoo. Drop a like if you want to see more reactions like this. Go check out my second channel, link down in the description. We've been posting pretty consistently over there, dropping some absolute bangers, so go check that out. But other than that, oh, hang on. 2 of them. Hang on. Hang on. 3 of them things. Hang on. Hang on. Make it a 4-piece. Oh. 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 Okay. 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 Your boy's dizzy. Jeez. Let's get into it. I'm still dizzy. Hang on.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we are back in England for the things you don't want to do when you come to England. Now, the first don't I have for you is, don't worry if you don't understand the English. You may have spoken English, or you thought you spoke English, since birth. You may think you're a native speaker, but don't be surprised if sometimes you might not understand people here in England, because they do have various accents, but also some of the colloquialisms and sayings and phrases they do use here sometimes can throw you off thinking, oh wait, is he trying to be mean to me, or is that a joke? I'm not sure. You know, and the humor here can be very different, so don't worry if you don't understand the English. The second don't.
Yeah, that's one thing that's actually going to be pretty hard for me. Like, anytime, like, maybe we watch a video and it's somebody, you know, with a British accent, sometimes it's really hard for me to understand what they're saying, but, like, I'm sure it definitely goes both ways. Like, I'm sure sometimes I say some stuff, y'all are like, what the heck did he just say? That's just how it works. But especially in the UK, like, you can literally drive 15 minutes one way and hear 3 different accents. Like, it's going to be hard for me.
Don't be scared of the food. Now, don't expect to have a culinary masterpiece every day here.
Buddy, I ain't never been scared of no food. Come on.
But don't be scared to try the food. I know a lot of people talk about England and it's kind of like, oh, there's cool sights in the countryside, da-da-da. But the food, oh my God. Look, I've been coming to England for about 20 years now, and I actually have seen the food getting better. There's tons of international food, there's tons of different restaurants throughout the country, but the thing is, the traditional English food can be pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. If
you go to a pub and you have, you know, your steak and kidney pie or your shepherd's pie, or you go for a Sunday roast. I mean, it's Sunday tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited to hit the pub to have a Sunday roast.
At the end of the day, food is food. Come on now.
Pudding. You'll be surprised that you might actually like the food here, so don't be scared about the food, okay? It can work out just fine. Now, the third don't I have for you is, don't just stay in hotels. One of the quintessential parts of coming to England and driving around England and going through England is to stay in the B&Bs, the bed and breakfasts. Because they have a whole network of B&Bs throughout the countries, in big city, in small towns, and villages out in the countryside.
I did not think about that. I'm sure, like, I feel like a B&B would feel a lot more authentic than just like staying in like a, I don't know, some type of just big chained hotel, but to stay in like a little B&B like that, yeah, that's smart. I didn't think about that.
And it really is a quintessential part of visiting England, because what's cool is you're staying with a family and they're going to talk to you, they're going to give you the tourist information, they're going to give you the stories, the history. You're in their home and you see, wow, so this is how English people live, this is how things are, and it gives you this cool idea. And that's one thing I really want to say is, look, you're not staying at Ibis all the time, okay? Go stay in a B&B so you can really get a feel of the place. And one of the really best parts, if you're going to some of these smaller towns and stuff like that, stay in the B&Bs. Sometimes your only option, but it's definitely the best option when you're here.
So, when it comes to the outlets, y'all let me know. Do they not have, like, little adapters, like, on hand to, like, give to people that maybe have a US-style charger? or like if you just don't have the UK style charger, you're just out of luck. Y'all let me know. I feel like you said, probably like B&Bs like that, probably not. But I feel like major hotels might have something, but I don't know. Y'all let me know.
And also, to tie it in with the second thing about the food, usually you get a full English breakfast with it, you know, with the the black sausage, and the bangers, the normal sausage, and the beans, and the toast, and the eggs, and the fried tomatoes, and mushrooms.
If y'all want to see me cook a full English breakfast, like here in America, like in my kitchen, like, you know, 20 feet that way, let me know. I want to do it. I want to try that so bad.
Fourth don't we have is, don't be scared to drive. I know they drive on the left-hand side of the road here, which can be a little confusing or off-putting for travelers when they come here. But the thing is, public transport is really kind of expensive here. Taking the train throughout the country, oh my God, it is expensive. So you're going to want to rent a car because you can get to all these little tiny villages and see the stately homes and, you know, that Downton Abbey stuff you want to see. You can go and see those things with your own car. So don't be afraid to rent a car here. However, I will warn you, when you first driving on the other side of the road, it is a bit, you know, off-putting. You're like, oh my, am I going the right way?
Yeah.
And then when you hit your first roundabout, good luck, my friends. Good luck. But don't be scared to drive, because you want to drive throughout this country. And if you are,
I feel like driving on the other side of the road, yeah, that takes some getting used to, like turning onto other roads and stuff, being on that side of the road. But like, I feel like being on the other side of the car with the steering wheel, like, isn't y'all steering wheels on the right hand side of the car? Like, our here is on the left. I feel like that would take a lot more getting used to than just driving on the left side of the road, at least in my opinion.
You're going to be driving, I do recommend getting the GPS for you, because
when
you're driving the other side of the road, you're going to be so concentrated on that sometimes you'll miss the turnoffs and stuff. And with all the roundabouts and everything, GPS just a lot easier to deal with.
Even driving in my hometown, I still put the GPS on. Like, I don't go nowhere without it. Come on.
Just tell you that one right now. Another thing that kind of deals with that other side of the road driving is, don't forget to look right when you cross the street. Look, they're driving on the left side of the road, so the cars come from the right, not the left. And I can't tell you, I've been in York, I've been here in London, I've been in Cambridge, Brighton, throughout most of the districts around this country, and tourists from everywhere in Europe and everywhere around in the US, they come walking in and they look left.
Yeah.
And the car's coming this way.
Yo.
It's like, beep, beep, oh my God. And you have that almost death-inducing moment.
That's so smart, because like that's one of those things I wouldn't have thought of. Like, I would literally look left because I'm just so used to that. See, this is why we watch my boy.
So don't forget to look right when you cross the street. Remember, it's right, right, because the cars are coming from that way, because they drive on the left-hand left-hand side. So please don't get killed, okay? So don't forget to look right. Now, the sixth don't we have for you is, don't think that London is England. London is a great city. It's an international city, but it's not all what England is. It's like saying, I went to New York, so I saw America. No, it's not like that. Or I went to Berlin and I saw true Germany. No, Berlin, New York, London, they're very cosmopolitan cities with people from all over, and it's just such a cool melting pot that London isn't just England. There's so much more to see out there, so definitely get out and explore the countryside, because I'm serious, you go to York, you'll fall in love. You'll go to the beach by Brighton, or see the cliffs of Dover, or go to, go to Cheshire and all the kinds of cool places. You're gonna have a great time, but realize that, look, England is not just London. Get out and explore this country.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of also going with that, remember, England is not Britain. They're two different kind of things. Britain makes up, Scotland, Wales, England all together. So if you see people that are English, they're different than British overall. A Scotsman will be upset if you call them an Englishman, but will be probably okay if you say they're British. All right, so just know that one. Don't mess up the British English with people around here. Okay?
I understood what he just said, because I know that already. But the way he just said it, and trying to explain it to people that probably don't know it, is so confusing. Trying to call somebody who lives in London not a Scot, or somebody that lives in Scotland not an Englishman, that would be so confusing to somebody that not me, somebody that doesn't study this stuff and watch all these videos and learn so much about it already. Somebody who's fresh to this, that would be so confusing.
Okay. Now, the seventh thing I want to say, don't forget your P's and Q's, i.e. don't forget your politeness and knowing how to stand in the queue here. Because people in England are extremely polite, sometimes to a fault. I feel like I've said sorry enough, but I feel like I need to say sorry more. And you'll get sorries if someone bumps into you and stuff. They'll say sorry, excuse me. You need to do the same thing. So when you come here, make sure you do bring your manners. That's why we all wish, oh, I wish my boys could grow up to be an English gentleman. Now, not everywhere are they English gentlemen. I mean, go to a pub late at night with beers going around, you'll be like, what? There's no English gentleman here.
Sounds like the South to me, like in America. Actually, sounds like a lot like Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah, there is that. But in general, manners are a very important thing here, so make sure you don't forget your manners. But also, don't queue jump, i.e. don't butt in line. They do not like that here. They are very much, we have our line, you stay in your line, you do not mess with the line. So get to the end of the line. So,
as it should be.
Just know that one, because that's one thing I see that I get most of the tourists where people get upset is the line butting and stuff, because, you know, Germany, it's like a mad rush for a door or something like that. Here, we'll wait in line, it'll be fine, let the people come out of the tube, we'll go into the tube, let people get out of the train, let people get in the train. So you do have that, so don't forget your manners, okay? Your P's and Q's.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget those. And the 8th thing you don't want to forget when you come here.
Which, growing up in Kentucky, the South, that's like always taught. Like, you're always taught to have respect and like respect your elders and be polite to other people, like especially strangers. Like, you don't know them, like that could be the nicest person in the world and you're really gonna be rude to them. Like, why? Be nice to everybody, bro. Like, spread love. Come on now.
Is a raincoat. Now, I've been here and I've been very lucky. This is my 4th day here and there's still no rain. So yes, it does happen that it doesn't rain here. It's not like it rains every day in England, okay? But I will say, if you are gonna come here, even in the summer, bring a light waterproof jacket, but more importantly, bring waterproof shoes, because that's where you're really gonna get wet, because you can buy an umbrella for like 5 pounds, 10 pounds, no problem. So, but just don't forget that waterproof jacket, because you will eventually need it, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been very lucky this time. I've been coming here for 20 years, and this is probably the 2nd time I've actually had like nice weather the whole time, so it's awesome when you have it, but it doesn't always happen. And the 9th don't I have for you is don't forget to go to the pub. This is definitely a pub culture place.
That's the first place I'm going, come on.
Have your pint, enjoy the talking, the people, all kinds of stuff, and you will enjoy it. So I hope that helps you know what don't to do when you are here in England.
There we go. Yeah, no, as soon as I hop off the plane, I'm heading straight to the pub. Let's go. But alright guys, that is it for the don'ts of visiting England. I kind of knew some of those, but like the looking right before you cross the road, that's one of those things like you just don't think about. You're so accustomed left, right, left growing up in America that you wouldn't think to look right first. That's really smart. And also staying at the B&Bs, like I didn't think about that. That honestly, to me, like, y'all let me know, I feel like that would be a lot more authentic. Like, I feel like you'd learn a lot more staying in something like that opposed to just a hotel. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And if y'all want to see more reactions like this, let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure I go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for somebody today. I love you guys so much, I really do. JC Reaction, I'm out. Peace!